Have you ever been in one of those conversations where, after a few minutes of small talk, things just stall? You start with the usual, hey, how's it going? Maybe throw in a, what do you do? And then, boom, awkward silence. Now you're both just standing there, scrambling for something, anything to say next. I've been there so many times, at parties, work events, even just waiting in line next to someone. And for the longest time, I thought I was just bad at conversations. But here's the thing. Most of us feel at least a little awkward in social situations. Some more than others. Yep, that used to be me. But over time, I picked up a few simple tricks that actually made conversations easier. And trust me, if I can do it, anyone can. At first, I figured I was just too quiet or not confident enough. But then I realized something. When I was with close friends, talking felt effortless. So if I could be comfortable with them, why not with everyone else? That's when it hit me. It wasn't about confidence at all. I just hadn't learned how to keep a conversation going. Talking to people is like anything else. It gets easier with practice. And after tons of trial and error, I found 3 game-changing techniques that make conversations flow naturally. The best part? You can start using them right now. Listen like you mean it. Most people think being a good talker means saying a lot. But the real trick is listening, and I mean actually listening, not just nodding while waiting for your turn to speak. We've all done it. Someone's talking, and instead of focusing, you're mentally preparing your response. Then when it's your turn, you blurt out something that doesn't even fit. But when you really listen, you'll catch small details that help you ask great follow-up questions and keep the chat flowing naturally. There's a reason people say, most people don't listen to understand, they listen to reply. Don't be that person. There are already way too many of them. Ask smart follow-up questions. Let's say someone says, I finally started learning guitar last week. You have 2 options. You could say, oh, cool, and then let the conversation fizzle out. Or you could ask, nice, what made you want to start? Or what kind of music do you want to play? See the difference? Asking a follow-up question keeps the conversation moving and makes the other person feel heard. And even if you don't know anything about guitars, it doesn't matter. You're showing genuine curiosity, which makes the conversation way more engaging. The person who asks the most questions usually guides the conversation. So if you ask good ones, you steer where things go. Find something in common. Conversations feel effortless when you click with someone. Sometimes it's obvious you both love the same TV show. Other times it takes a little digging. But here's the thing. If you ask the right questions and actually listen, you'll always find something relatable. Maybe you both love spicy food. Maybe you both have a funny work-from-home story. Maybe you both think pineapple on pizza is an absolute crime. Or the best thing ever, no judgment. Once you find that common ground, lean into it. That's when the conversation stops feeling like small talk and starts feeling real. Even with these tricks, some conversations will just fizzle out, and that's okay. The key? Don't panic. A little silence isn't the end of the world. Sometimes it's just a natural pause and it'll pass. But more often than not, if you use these 3 methods, you'll keep things flowing effortlessly. So next time you're in a conversation that feels like it's about to die, remember, ask good questions, actually listen, and find something in common. Do that, and talking to anyone will feel way easier.